Hi friends! Today is a very special day. You know why? Today is special because it is Grandparents' Day. I want you guys to join me in celebrating all the amazing grandparents out there. In many parts of Africa, we have special ways to show respect and love to our elders, and I'm so excited to share these traditions with you.
Hello to all of my daughter's friends out there. As my beautiful daughter here has already said, in Africa, grandparents are highly respected as they play very important roles in their grandchildren's lives and the whole family in general.
One thing you'll notice in Africa is that our grandparents often live with us in the same households. This makes it easier for them to pass their knowledge and wisdom to their grandchildren. Can we show some love and respect to Gogo today?
Yes, we are going to show Gogo some love today by looking at the different ways Africans take care of their grandparents. Across the continent from the north to the south and east to west, children are raised to know that if there is one thing in the family you can never mess with, it is your grandma and grandpa. Whether our grandparents live with us or not, it is the responsibility of the parents as well as us, the grandchildren, to make sure our matriarchs and patriarchs are well taken care of. Some of the things that are done across the continent include making sure their activities of daily living such as laundry, cooking, cleaning are taken care whether they live with us or not. When our grandparents fall sick, the whole family sees to it that they're okay financially and medically. It is often required that we spend quality time with them. If we live in the same house, the first thing you do after waking up is to look for Tata and Nana, say good morning, make sure they're okay, then you can start your day. Even after grandparents have passed away, they continue to be honored through ancestral veneration or family remembrance ceremonies. Many African families keep their memory alive by making offerings or setting aside specific days to remember their contributions to the family.
If you are an African kid and you have either lived in the same house with your grandparents or stayed in the village with them during vacations, then you definitely know what story time looks like. This is always the highlight of the day or night depending on when Gogo is ready to entertain. That is why we're ending today's video with a folklore from Ghana as told by Grandpa Muntu. Enjoy and don't forget to show some love to all the grandparents around you.
Morning, little ones. Do you know what Grandpa has for you guys today?
No, Grandpa, please tell us.
Is one of your stories, Grandpa? Please tell us, Grandpa, please.
Ah, my little ones, gather around. Whether you are in the wide plains of Africa or far, far across the oceans, come closer and let me see your bright eyes and eager faces. My name is Grandpa Muntu, and today I have a story for you. A story about a clever little creature called Anansi, the spider. Now, this is not just any story, oh no. This is a story of tricks, wisdom, and lessons that we all can learn. But you must listen carefully, for I will be asking you questions as we go along. Anansi, the famous spider, was known throughout the land for being very cunning and trickery. He was always looking for ways to outsmart. One day, Anansi heard that there was a pot of wisdom hidden deep in the forest, containing all the knowledge in the world. Eager to be the wisest creature, Anansi decided to find the pot and keep it all to himself. After days of searching, Anansi finally found the pot of wisdom. It was filled with all the secrets of life, from how to plant crops to how to solve the hardest riddles. Overjoyed, Anansi decided to hide the pot where no one else could find it. He thought to himself, if I am the only one with all this wisdom, I will be the greatest of all. Anansi tied the pot around his neck with a strong rope and decided to climb a tall tree to hide it at the top, where no one else could reach. However, as Anansi started climbing, the pot kept bumping against the trunk of the tree, making it difficult for him to climb. He tried several times, but each time the pot got in his way. Frustrated, Anansi noticed his young son watching him from below. The boy, seeing his father's struggle, called out, "Father, why don't you tie the pot on your back? That way it won't get in your way as you climb." Anansi was startled by his son's suggestion. He realized that despite having the pot of wisdom, he hadn't thought of such a simple solution. Embarrassed but stubborn, Anansi tied the pot to his back and easily climbed the tree. When he reached the top, he sat down to think about what had just happened. Anansi began to realize that even though he had all the wisdom in the world, he had not used it wisely. His young son, who did not have the pot of wisdom, had solved the problem with ease. Anansi understood that wisdom was not meant to be hoarded by one person. It was meant to be shared so that everyone could benefit from it. Feeling ashamed of his selfishness, Anansi decided to do the right thing. He climbed down from the tree and shared the pot of wisdom with all the animals in the forest. From that day on, wisdom was spread throughout the land and everyone became wiser, including Anansi. Moral: the story of Anansi and the pot of wisdom teaches that true wisdom comes not just from possessing knowledge, but from using it wisely and sharing it with others. Hoarding wisdom or knowledge can lead to selfishness and blindness to simple solutions, while sharing it helps everyone grow and thrive.
Thank you so much, Grandpa. You always have very interesting stories.
Yes, we love your stories, Grandpa.
Okay, children, you've listened well. Anansi's tale reminds us that wisdom is meant to be shared. Now, take this story and tell it to others, just as I have shared it with you. Until we meet again, stay curious and kind. Grandpa Muntu will always have another story waiting for you. Goodbye, my children.
Thank you so much, Grandpa Muntu, for the amazing story. Please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe so I can keep bringing more stories to you and your amazing family. Thumbs up, grandparents all over the world. We love you so much. Share this video with all the Go-Go's that you know. Bye!